Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. New school year is approaching, and in this regards, there is something that I do every year, like 2-3 weeks before school begins. And this something is actually to make a tuberculosis test for my kids, like to see that they don't have this disease. There are actually two ways to make such tests. Like it's to make a Mantoux test or to make skin test. Like those two are very popular in Russia. We are actually planning to make the second one because it is less, it causes less allergy reactions. So that's what we are planning to do. Um, I have to say that making those tests, like to see that you don't have tuberculosis, is necessary for each Russian kid once a year. So this is something that we do every year. You can have it done in school because schools actually have those tests made 3 times throughout the school year. So you can make it in the autumn. If you couldn't make it in the autumn, you can make it during the winter or in spring. So actually you have a possibility like this. They simply give you an application form, that you have to fill in, that the parents have to fill in for their kids, that you give them permission to make those tests at school, or that you do not give your permission, like it depends. But the thing is that my kids, they are afraid of all sorts of such medical things. They are afraid of injections, so they always ask me not to make that at school, but to go with them to a medical center and make it there, so that I would be with them, they wouldn't be alone while that happens. So in order to avoid unnecessary stresses, I usually do such tests in a state medical center. So today we're planning to go there and have our tests made. As a state medical center, we don't have to pay anything. It's absolutely free. First of all, we have to see our pediatrician, and then after she sees that my kids are healthy, she will give us a special permission, to go and have it made. So we're gonna go and have the test made. So we're gonna make the test today, and after 3 days, we will come back to that medical center, and we will show the reaction that we had on the place of that small injection. If you don't know how the test is made, well, they put special liquid that contains weak tuberculosis cells. I guess it works like this, and they just put it under your skin in this area. And then after 3 days, they see the reaction. How did your immune system react to this substance? Yeah, they take a ruler, they measure it. If there's like a red spot there, or there's not a red spot there, so it works like this. So okay, but first of all, I want to say a little bit about Russian medical centers, state medical centers that are free. Previously, when I was little, when my kids were just born, you had to go there, you have to stay in line, wait for the doctor to see you. So it actually took a lot of time, a lot of nerves were spent on that. So I hate it. In my childhood, I hated going to such medical centers. But nowadays, situation actually improves. Now you fix your time of arrival, like you fix the slot when you're gonna see the doctor. And you can actually do it at home. You just open your personal page at a special website, and you just do it very fast and easy. The only problem here is that you have to do it beforehand, otherwise the slots might be taken, like the slots available. So you have to do it a little bit beforehand. So here I want to just show you the website itself and talk a little bit about that. So we have a special website that is called Gosuslugi. If you translate it into English, it would sound like state services. So it actually has an access to all those services that a person might need. Like issuing some documents, some necessary documents. For example, when your child is born, you have to issue a document that you have a child, right? So you can do it, like apply for it through this website. If you are a driver, you have a car and you break the rules and you get fined, all the fines get to your personal page on this website and you just open it up and you can pay the fines there. Yeah, so if you need to apply, send an application to the school where you want your child to study, then you can also do it through this site. So it has services about medicine, about education, about some documents. This is really something easy. So here's the website itself. It's called Gosuslugi, and if you click over here, it has, little fold. How should I call this? I don't know. It says health, some sort of documents, aid, your pension, and some state aid. Transport, your driving license and stuff. So all the fines, all that has to do with your car is over here. Family issues, again, if there's some aid that you need for your family, for your kids, some financial aid like for your kids, you go over here. Then it says children and education. Well, you can guess what this is. Passport and registration. Oh, here you have debts and fines. It's separate from the car issues, from the car documents. Yes, and things like that. So other things. So we just simply go over here, and it says, do you want to make an appointment with the doctor? Do you call the you want to call the doctor to your place, to your home? They also have like a COVID vaccination here, so you can fix the date and time of your COVID vaccination and stuff like that. So we need to fix an appointment with the doctor. We click over here. Yep. And there you have it. So you just, fill some information, whether you want to, make an appointment for yourself or for someone else. I click for someone else, and it gives information on my kids. Then I choose the clinic that I want to go to, the pediatrician that I want to go to, like the doctor that I want to see. Maybe I want to see pediatrician, and some other time I want to see some other doctor, like a surgeon or whatever. So it works pretty well. And then it opens up, like it gives you information on the slots available and the dates available, and you just choose the one that you like. This is really very convenient, I should say. I'm not gonna do this right now because actually I've already made an appointment, so I don't have to do it now. So, and after you fix the appointment on a website, you receive SMS that tells you that you have an appointment with the doctor. Yes, it shows the date, the time of your appointment, and also the room number that you have to go to in the medical center. And then a day before, they send you an SMS again, sort of like a reminding SMS that you have an appointment. And by the way, you have an option here to cancel your appointment if you cannot come, if something happened and you have other plans. You simply have to send the special number stated here in a return SMS, and your appointment will be canceled. So this is very convenient, I should say. So as today is actually the date of our appointment with the doctor, we're gonna go there now. So here we are at the medical center. It took us about 20 minutes to get here on foot. At the entrance, ladies are measuring everybody else's temperature. Then everyone has to put on special shoe covers. This is really necessary, especially when it's dirty and wet outside, like in autumn, in winter time. And now we will have to type out special passes, special papers to go and see the doctor. So they have these sort of machines here. You have to scan your medical insurance cards, and this thing types out those little papers for you, where you have information about your doctor, like your doctor's name, your patient's name, the time of your slot, and the room that you will have to go to see the doctor. So here are our papers, one for each kid. And now let's find the room that we need. Actually, we came on time, but we still have to wait for about 7-10 minutes before the previous patient came out. So after 25 minutes of sufferings, we are finally free. Here are our injections. The place of the injection has to stay dry. So they're just keeping a little pieces of napkin right now on the place, but they will throw it away soon. So now, as we have suffered much, we decided to go and eat something tasty, to go and eat some Russian fast food. This place is called Teremok, and they're baking pancakes here with all different stuff inside. The little one likes his with cheese and ham, and my older son likes his with some mashed potatoes, bacon, with some salted cucumbers and fried onions. So this is actually, they have a lot of stuff inside. That's some fish soup for me, some meat dumplings for my husband, and also one little pancake with strawberry jam inside. Yeah, and my husband chose to drink Piting. Well, it's a soft drink with some different Russian herbs and honey. So that's my fish soup. It's cooked in a Finland style with some cream. Actually, it is very tasty, so I like eating it. And it goes together with some bread, chips. So this is really nice. The only problem that it's very hot and you have to wait until it cools down a little bit. Yeah, it's like too hot. Actually, they have different types of food here in Teremok. They have buckwheat, they have mushrooms, they have salted versions of pancakes, they have sweet ones, they even have kashas. They have kasha from manka with different toppings. So they have a big variety of things that you can choose. And everything is baked right in front of you. And this is cool. So while my kids are feeding the ducks, let me show you what we got. These two papers were given to me at the medical center. Like, we got our reaction checked today, and these two papers state that my kids have already made this test this year. Like, they give the date and the reaction. They have negative reaction, so everything is okay. I will need to give those two papers to school, to the school doctor, so they wouldn't bother my kids with making the test throughout the year.